Private label still works, but it might not be the best business model for you to start your online selling journey with. Here's why. Starting your own brand can be very exciting. You can create a product that provides a solution to a problem that many people have. You can create a product that is an improvement on an older product, or you can even invent a totally new product. There are so many different ways to go about starting your own brand and product. The one common denominator is that you have to focus your efforts on branding and marketing. If you can dominate a market with your brand through branding and marketing, you can eventually sell your brand for a multiple. This is one of the best reasons for you to get into private labeling. You can turn your passion project into a very profitable exit for yourself. And most people start off on Amazon will go this route. But I have to warn you, it's a lot easier said than done. The idea of starting your own brand, building a profitable brand, and eventually exiting, most people will not be able to do this. This is the hard truth that a lot of gurus selling private label courses tend to avoid. If you are manufacturing or getting your products from China, you are eventually, if not already, competing with the factories themselves. The supply chain of selling generic products from China has completely changed. Not only do you compete with US sellers who are selling the same product, but you are also competing with Chinese factories themselves that are okay with tanking the price and okay with using black hat strategies to compete with you. Most people fail at private label because of a lack of experience combined with a lack of capital. They start with private label on Amazon thinking they can learn everything quickly, but they run into cash flow problems, supply chain problems, and most importantly, problems that take up too much of their time to figure out, and problems that are out of their control. That by the time they figure out their mistakes, the market has completely changed and they eventually have to sell their products for a loss. There are too many negative factors going against a new seller's path to profitability and success that I can't recommend private label to be your first business model when you start selling on Amazon. Most people who have no experience selling on Amazon will be too busy figuring out the constant changes in Amazon to where they lose motivation and lose momentum from the amount of time it takes to launch a private label product and the amount of time it takes to become profitable. On the other hand, if you have a ton of previous experience selling products on Amazon, and you have a consistent and steady cash flow ready to invest while still being able to manage your current business, this is a great time for you to start private labeling. Private labeling will be a great addition to your current business. The time frame it takes to launch a product could be anywhere from 3 to 6 months, but your current sales will keep the momentum going while you launch the product. If you are a new Amazon seller and don't have much experience selling on Amazon, meaning you're not able to generate consistently 6 figures a month with healthy margins, then I have to recommend you sticking with selling name brand products. The amount of time it takes to generate sales and become profitable while selling name brand product is so much faster than launching your own private label product. I believe you have to know exactly how the Amazon marketplace works before starting your own private label brand. Having a good understanding and having an existing Amazon business will save you a ton of stress, a ton of money, and most importantly, a ton of time while starting your own brand. If you are a beginner seller and you don't currently have a healthy and profitable Amazon business, please stick with just selling name brand products. Now that you've learned a couple of things about starting private labeling on Amazon and the pros and cons, the next step is for you to learn why you may want to start with retail arbitrage or online arbitrage when you first start your selling journey on Amazon. Watch this next video where I'll teach you the pros and cons of retail arbitrage and online arbitrage so you can get results quickly.